everybody. Welcome back to Sherri's Crochet Corner. I'm Sherri, and this is Sunday, May the 24th. It's so easy to forget what time it is, isn't it? Especially on the weekends. I'm very fortunate to still have a job, and I'm also extremely fortunate that tomorrow is a holiday that we get to observe. So I don't have to work, and so I'm very excited to have the day off. I don't know, you can probably tell I'm in my pajamas. I've just had a lazy Sunday. I do miss going to church, but I do get to watch the services live stream, but no reason not to be comfortable, right? I love my fuzzy pajamas. I love to have a job where I can work in my fuzzy pajamas. That tell you sow is my cat. She's usually not in here with me, but her name's Barkley, and you may hear her meow, but she's usually not very disruptive. So I've got a few finished objects that hopefully in the next few days I'll come back on and record and put out that I'm excited to show you. I've got to get the videos so that I can link them in the description box and all that. So I've got to do a little note taking. Otherwise, I've got some that I want to show you I'm very happy about. And of course, they're mostly for the grandbaby. I am doing something that at the end of this video I'll show you. But the biggest reason I came on is I wanted to do an unboxing. And you can see it's from Rapier, and it's just a small haul, but it's a haul and the same I want to share with you because I'm excited. I hadn't tried Rapier yarns until I watched Jennifer with Cinnamon Stitches talk about it and talk about what a good quality it was. And I did try and order, and right after that she talked about her cinnamon, I'm going to mess it up, but the cinnamon shawl that we all did with the Rapier Try-Me packs. And I'm telling you, that was the first real time I worked with that yarn, and oh my. If you haven't tried it, you're going to have to get on Rapier and do that. But I suggest you head on over to Jennifer when my video's over and watch some of her videos. This last week, she was doing Rapier Week, where she is showcasing specific Rapier yarns and doing a tutorial from a pattern from Rapier's website with the yarn she's showcasing. So it's been a great week to watch her, and I hope you all will head on over there after my video and catch that. I want to welcome my new subscribers and thank you to my returning subscribers. We sure are a great community, and I'm very blessed to be a part of this community. I started crocheting 4 years ago, like I said in the previous video, to help me pass the time where I was sitting out at the ball games waiting for my daughter, who was a cheerleader, before she learned to drive. And it's very, very, very addicting. I'm sure y'all can agree with me. I was just telling my husband earlier today, we went out to get some supper, and I was telling him, because he was laughing at me, I'd finished a couple projects, and he was like, what are you going to do now? Just relax, do nothing, enjoy it? And then he started laughing because he knows better. But he was saying something about I could not do crochet. And I can't. It's addicting, and I love it, and it's fabulous. But I was telling him, you know, there's so many things I want to do in so little time. And the best part of it is I have to go to work because I have to have money to support my crochet addiction. I don't know how many of y'all can agree with me on that or not. But I have to have a way to be able to pay for the things that I love. And most of the things that I do, I make and give away. I make for enjoyment. I have sold a few things, but mostly I do it because I gift them to my children, to my granddaughter now, their friends, and I just enjoy doing it. I made the cheerleaders, the last 2 years I made them all ear warmers to go with their cheerleading costumes. So that was great. Donated that to them. But enough about that. I was talking about starting to crochet 4 years ago because I wanted to tell a small story. Being new to crochet, not knowing what to do, not knowing much about anything, my friend advised me to get the Red Heart yarn, which is a great yarn. It's a little stiff, a little scratchy, and it's something that I've steered away from over the years, but it was what I started out with, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. You don't have to really be afraid to mess up and frog it and all that, because it's not that expensive. So that's what I started out with. But as I got into crochet and wanted to teach myself new things, I started watching YouTube, and that's where I've met all of you at. And I'm telling you, what a great family, what a great community, just wonderful people out there. And I've learned so much from all of you all. I really have. Love the tutorials. Didn't know how to read patterns. I'm teaching myself that now. But as I've watched you all and watched suggestions on yarns that you all have given, I have tried some. I have tried a couple of ice yarn orders, but that shipping is just really hard to swallow. And I know the yarn's cheap, and I know the shipping works itself out. The fact that I can get in the car and drive somewhere and feel it is a great hindrance to me ordering ice yarns. I don't know how you all feel about that. I was also a plastic canvasser before I started crochet, and I still do plastic canvas. Love plastic canvas. I had a thing on my wall, but I've taken it down that I did plastic canvas with. I may put it back up and show you one day, but I still do plastic canvas at times and take a break from the yarn to read, but it's hard to get away from crochet. So I've ordered from Hirschner's, but they don't have a lot of yarns that I knew a lot about, that I could talk to people about. So I didn't do a lot of yarn from Hirschner's like I did the plastic canvas kits. And then I've looked at Michael's, and then you got the Line Brand and the Karen, and you've got that. And so you look at going to Yarn Inspirations or the Karen side or Line Brand and using yarn like that you can get in your big box store, that you know what it feels like, that you've been able to touch it, and that you've done that with. I did order from Hobie once and Hobie before they closed. I know they're open back up now, and I like the yarn I got from them too. I hadn't still tried Premier until I watched Cinnamon Stitches maybe this past summer. I've not gotten to see Jennifer for very long, but once I started watching her, I subscribed, became addicted to watching her. She's got a lot of great tips, really good stories, just a wonderful personality, wonderful to watch. As is most everybody I have watched. I can't say that there's been really anybody that I've seen that I've not subscribed to, that I haven't liked. That being said, the whole point I bring her up is she has been fabulous to talk about the Premier yarns and what they feel like and how they crochet and things she's made with them, and she's shown them. So I haven't been as afraid to try to order from Premier online as I have from other places. So I did order a few things, and once you use the yarn, it's just, she says it, and I'm going to say it, it's so soft, and it feels so good, and it glides through your hands when you crochet, and it works up so fast, and you're finished with a project, and then you switch back to another yarn, and you're thinking, but I may be starting to be a yarn snob. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But that's why I like Premier, and that's why I ordered from Premier, and I ordered, you saw me do a unboxing not too long ago after I finished my cinnamon shawl. I wanted to get some more of the yarn, and I wanted to try some other. But I watch also On the Hook Crochet with Jeanne, and I would love to try some of her outfits. Haven't been brave enough to try a wearable that she has yet, but I'm thinking about when she posts in the community next, going on and seeing what I can get from her shop, some of the patterns I can get. But she has some wonderful, wonderful patterns. And the way she describes how to make the wearables seems so simple too. So that being said, this is going to tie into her as well, and I'll try to link both of those channels in the description box below. So please look and feel free to go watch them too. But I'm going to show you now. I've got my box here. Let's open it. I've already looked in it, because if you're like me, you get yarn and you're like, yes, 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 yes. You just can't wait. It's just like Christmas morning every time you get a package, right? So they had some of this in their clearance, so I'm going to get it. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'm going to try it, and you can see it's still in the package. I've not taken it out. But this is their Premier Rapier yarn, and I hope I'm saying that right. I'm from Southwest Virginia, so I'm truly country, so forgive me for my accent. But this is 100% cellulose rayon, and there's 99 yards or 90 meters, and let's see, 40 gram balls of this, and I think this was on sale, and I don't remember the price. There may be a packing slip. I'll open this so you can see one of them. And I don't even know what I'm going to make with it. I just wanted to get it because I'm a yarn addict. I hope y'all understand me. I'm sure a lot of you do. It almost feels like paper. So maybe a bag to take with us shopping when we're allowed to do that again. Maybe something like that. There's a string in it. I'm not sure about that. Let's see if I can tell you where it's made at. It says to hand wash, dry flat. And it says for a swatch, it's recommending a 5mm crochet hook or a 5mm knitting needle. And it's made in Turkey. Medium weight number 4. So this color is white, of course. And it's lot number 3236. So that is what it looks like. And I can show you again. I probably will try to make some kind of bag or basket or something eventually with that. But that's not the biggest reason I got this yarn. They had a sale, and I don't know if you all have the emails like I do, but I'm having a hard time resisting them, I'm telling you. They had a sale on their cotton fair, and if you've seen some of the videos I've done in the past, you know I'm a sucker for cotton. I love cotton. I love the way it feels. I love the way it works up. I've done several things. This past week I did a test pattern, and I can't wait till that pattern goes live so that I can show you all that. So that Rapier yarn came in a bag of 3 of the same color, and it was $4 a bag. So I got 60 balls a piece. 6 times 3 is 180. 180 yards of that for $4. Decent price, I guess. Decent. But what I was excited about is the Premier Cotton Fair. And I love this cotton by Hobby Lobby. It's probably my favorite to use. Although Hobium has some really nice cotton that I've tried, and it's fantastic. And I have tried the cotton cakes from Nicole, Stitch Studio by Nicole, through AC Moore when they were open. I know y'all seen a shawl that I've made with that before, and that's nice cotton too. That's my cat trying to get something outside the window, so forgive the noise. But I've not tried Premier Cotton Fair, and Jeanne with OnThe Crochet made a beautiful sweater with it. So I wanted to get it and try it and see how it worked up. Maybe even get the same pattern that she did, like I said, when she does that. So the sale that Premier was having was a bag of 3, the same color, Cotton Fair yarns for $6.40. I don't think they had every color they had. They might have. I could be wrong. But I know I've seen some people unbox the Cotton Fair yarn since then, and it looks like they had more colors than what I had a choice from. But again, I'm country. I do things quickly, and I may have missed it. So the first color that I got, of course, thinking about the grandbaby, was this. And I know it's so hard to see, so let me open it up for you so you can see it without that glare. It's basically a pink shades and white, and that's pretty true to color. And let me read the statistics for you. It's a 2-weight, a fine 2, and it takes a 3.5 millimeter knitting needle or a 4 millimeter crochet hook. The color of this yarn is cotton candy. Very fitting, right? All that pink and white. And let's see, I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to read this in my lap. It's 52% cotton, 48% acrylic, 317 yards, 290 meters, or a 3.5 ounce 100 gram ball. It is machine washable. So most Premier yarns is. So I got this for my granddaughter. And I got a couple other colors as well. The next color I got, now of course I'm going to have to take this out so you can see it. The next color I got just fascinated me. Look at all those mixes of color in there. There's purple shades, pink shades, and white. And for all those of you that like pink and purple, this is a wonderful yarn for you. And Rose, if you're watching, you might want to try this as much as you like purple. I know it's got the pink mixed in, but isn't it pretty? Again, it's cotton fair. I didn't tell you where it was made from before. It's got the same statistics as the other. Let's see. It's stuck inside this ball, so it's hard to see. I'm assuming that it's made in Turkey. Yeah, made in Turkey, just like the other yarn was. So I got 3 balls of this, and this is called Valentine. Pretty appropriately named, Valentine. Okay, and I got 2 more in this box. 2 more. You can probably see. That's it. This is the same color that Jeanne used for that gorgeous sweater from OnThe Crochet, with the blacks and the yellows and the whites. And I don't know what's gotten into me lately, but I've become a good yellow fan lately. And this colorway is Yellow Flash. And I got 6 balls of this. And again, it is a 100 gram ball or 290 meters or 317 yards. So you get a good size bit of it when you get it. So I've got 6 of those, and I want to try that sweater. And each one of these packs of cotton fair were $6.40 per 3-pack bag. So it was a really good deal when I got them. I'm pretty happy with that. 300 yards per ball, $6.40 for 3 balls. So you're looking at less than $2.20 a ball for 300 and some yards. Awesome deal, awesome deal. So I'm gonna stick these back in this box right quick. I know that this is Memorial Day weekend, and I know that Premier probably is having a Memorial Day, whoops, there it went, sale like most everybody else. And I know that they're having some more things with cotton because I've seen some other people. I'll get that in a minute. But the last thing I want to do while we're talking about Premier yarns is, I know in an earlier video I showed you this bloom yarn, and I've got a mess where I'm working with it. But this bloom yarn, this is in colorway Baby's Breath, and it's got a pattern in it that really just makes itself as you crochet it without a change in the yarn. And you can get all kinds of patterns and inspirations www.premieryarns.com. Feel free to go and visit them. But this Premier Bloom is 656 yards or 600 meters or 200 grams, 7 ounces. This lot number is 51489, and it's colorway Baby's Breath, like I said. And it's also made in Turkey. But I was going to try to do a sample of it in single crochet and show you, and I still got that on my notes to do in the back of my mind. I'm going to do it, but I've just, like I said, all these things that everybody are putting on, so many things to crochet, so little time. But part of Jennifer's video was to show you this bloom yarn, and also to show you an Elena shawl that she's crocheting in this Premier yarn. And this is what this Baby's Breath looks like so far. I've just started it, but it is gorgeous. The one that she did hers with, Hydrangea, when I looked this week, it was out of stock. But most of the other colors from the bloom were in stock, and I did not look at the bloom chunky, so they may have the Hydrangea in stock in that. But anyways, just wanted to let you know what I had in my box. I've been excited to share it with you. I'm excited to see your makes that you've got from Premier. Please give me comments below on what you think would look good with my cotton fair and what you think I can do with it. And again, have a happy Memorial Day weekend. And don't forget, check the like button and feel free to subscribe and share my video. See you next time.